Now, for more on everything that's happening in the Gulf of Mexico and what it may mean for the future of BP, we're joined by Pavel Molchanov from Raymond James, top-ranked analyst on BP stock. Pavel, welcome to Bloomberg.
Thank you.
Now, Pavel, we know that the president is getting ready to make a speech tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. What do you think it's going to mean for BP investors?
Well, I think BP investors have taken such a big hit just in the last 2-3 weeks in particular that there's very little I think the president can say that would materially affect anybody's perception of the BP story right now. A lot of the comments, of course, from the White House, from congressional leaders, from the Coast Guard, have already been leaking, quite regularly. So I wouldn't expect much impact on the stock, based on the speech itself.
Now, Pavel, BP has said that it's going to create a standalone unit to deal with this oil disaster. Is that too little, too late?
Well, I think it's fairly normal response by management. They want to make sure the rest of the company can continue to go about their business in a way that's not affected by ongoing reminders of what's happening in the Gulf. So there will be a standalone cost center, as you mentioned, solely dedicated to resolving this mess in the coming years, possibly decades. And the rest of BP, at least so management hopes, will be able to go about their way.
Pavel, we talk about $1 billion already being spent on this gusher in the Gulf by BP, plus what, another $3 billion of fines under the Clean Water Act and then other liabilities. Can BP afford this?
Yeah, actually, $1.6 billion is the number as of yesterday, and right now costs are running at about $40 million a day. That's gross. 65% of that is going to be net to BP.
All right,
but
Pavel Molchanov, hang on. Raymond James, we're going live to President Barack Obama in the Gulf. All right, we're going to go to Pavel Molchanov of Raymond James, coming to us about more what's happening with BP. Pavel, so about the fines that BP is incurring and the cost, at what point does it become prohibitive for the oil giant?
Yeah, I mean, you alluded to the $1 billion number. Those are out-of-pocket costs so far, as well as the fines. Those actually would not be my main concern. I think the bulk of the economic impact on BP will be the legal liability. The lawsuits have already started to pour in. Not only will they be extremely expensive to settle, or litigate, but of course this will represent a significant legal overhang, over the stock for the foreseeable future. I think BP can certainly handle all of the out-of-pocket costs and criminal fines potentially as well, but the civil liability from this myriad of lawsuits from all the folks on the Gulf, that's going to be a tough one.
All right, I want to thank you very much, Pavel Molchanov, coming to us from Raymond James, offering a cautious tone on BP.